Have you ever noticed that lately your legs don't quite move the way they used to? You're doing your best. You eat healthy, you try to stay active, maybe even take vitamins your doctor recommended. But despite all that, the stairs seem steeper. Getting up from your favorite chair takes a little more effort, and that walk around the block, it leaves your thighs tight, your calves burning, or your knees stiff for the rest of the day. So what's going on? Is it just normal aging? Or could something else be quietly working against you right under your nose every single morning? The answer might surprise you. Because for millions of seniors across America, there's a silent factor that's robbing them of their strength. Not all at once, but inch by inch. You don't feel it right away. It's subtle. It starts as a little morning stiffness, a little heaviness in your legs. You think, I'm just tired, or maybe I overdid it yesterday. But then it happens again, and again, until one day you find yourself avoiding stairs altogether, holding on to furniture as you walk across the room, or needing to rest after simply standing too long in the kitchen. The scary part. Most people don't realize this decline is happening until it's already stealing their independence. Let's talk about the first 10 minutes of your morning, because that's when the weak leg trap is often triggered. You see, your body wakes up in a state of dehydration. Your blood is thicker. Your circulation is sluggish. And if you start your day with the wrong drink, or worse, no drink at all, you're setting your legs up for fatigue, stiffness, and even inflammation before you've had your first bite of breakfast. And what are most seniors reaching for in the morning? A hot mug of coffee? Maybe a glass of orange juice? Or just skipping liquids entirely? None of those are doing your legs any favors. In fact, what you drink or don't drink in the morning can directly affect the strength, balance, and stamina in your lower body. Why? Because hydration and circulation go hand in hand. If your leg muscles aren't getting the oxygen and nutrients they need after you wake up, how can they be expected to perform? It's like trying to drive a car without oil. Eventually, things start breaking down. What's more, many seniors are unknowingly spiking their blood sugar first thing in the morning. Store-bought juices, sugary coffee creamers, flavored oat milks, these sound harmless, even healthy. But they can cause an early insulin spike that leads to muscle fatigue, nerve sensitivity, and joint inflammation, especially in your legs, ankles, and hips. And here's the kicker. The damage is slow and sneaky. You don't feel it right away. You might even feel energized for the first hour, but then come the sore knees, the swelling in your feet, that strange, dull ache in your thighs when you're just walking to check the mail. Over time, this becomes your new normal. But here's the truth that nobody talks about. It doesn't have to be this way. There are natural, affordable, even delicious drinks that you can prepare in less than 5 minutes. And they can help boost circulation, reduce joint inflammation, and energize your muscles, starting from the first sip of your day. And no, we're not talking about miracle pills or expensive supplements, just simple combinations of ingredients, many of which are already sitting in your kitchen, that can actually support stronger legs, better balance, and longer independence. The solution is surprisingly easy, but you need to know what to drink, when to drink it, and how it affects your body after 60. Because if your legs are already feeling weaker, if your knees are starting to ache, or your calves feel sore after light activity, it's your body's way of asking for help. And what you do each morning could either heal that problem or quietly make it worse. That's why in this video, we're going to walk through the top 5 morning drinks that are specifically designed to support leg strength fast. These drinks help you move better, feel stronger, and stay active well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. But don't skip ahead. Each drink works differently. Some help improve blood flow, others reduce joint inflammation, and some directly nourish your muscles. It's not about just drinking anything. It's about drinking smart. So stick with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll learn which drinks to lean on and which ones to toss out. But before we begin, I want to know if you're with me. If you care about your strength, your independence, and your future mobility, leave a 1 in the comments right now. And if you're just curious, type 0. Your body might be waiting for this wake-up call. Let's not keep it waiting. Let me ask you a quick question. What was the very first thing you put in your body this morning? If you're like most people, it was probably coffee, maybe orange juice, maybe nothing at all, just straight into your morning routine. A few steps to the bathroom, maybe the news or your pills, and then breakfast, if you remember to eat it all. But what if I told you that this one moment, the first 10 minutes of your day, could be the hidden reason your legs feel heavy, your knees hurt going downstairs, and you tire out halfway through a simple grocery run? You see, there's a common quiet mistake that nearly every senior makes, and they do it with full confidence, not realizing it's slowly robbing them of their strength, flexibility, and balance. It's how they start their day. Now, listen closely, because this isn't about giving up your coffee or never enjoying juice again. It's about sequence, and it's about supporting your aging body, not sabotaging it. Here's what most people don't know. When you wake up, your body is in a survival state. Your muscles are dry, your blood is thicker, your joints are stiff because there's not enough fluid surrounding them. Your heart has to work harder just to get circulation going again, and guess which part of your body suffers the most from that sluggish start? Your legs, your largest muscles, your primary source of balance, the foundation of your independence. What you do in those first few minutes either sends oxygen, hydration, and nutrients to your legs, or starves them of the very thing they need to wake up with you. So what's the mistake? Skipping water, drinking sugar, starting with caffeine on an empty stomach. That's the leg strength killer. Caffeine on its own is a diuretic. It pulls water from your tissues and speeds up the dehydration that's already happening. So that morning cup of joe? It may feel energizing at first, but inside, it's draining your cells, especially in your muscles and joints. And if you add sugar or flavored creamer, now you've just created an insulin roller coaster. And don't get me started on orange juice. It's advertised as a healthy way to start your day. But did you know that the average store-bought glass of orange juice contains as much sugar as a soda? For someone over 60, whose metabolism is slower and who may already be dealing with joint inflammation or blood sugar sensitivity, that spike can be dangerous. Here's what happens. Your body scrambles to lower the sugar. Insulin surges. That surge creates inflammation in your blood vessels and joints. And the delicate capillaries that feed oxygen to your legs? They narrow. Your circulation drops. Your knees feel tight. Your ankles swell. Your calves cramp later in the day, all because of one sweet drink you thought was helping you. And if you skip drinking anything entirely, that's even worse, because now your muscles are running dry. Your joints are grinding. Your legs, the very limbs that keep you standing tall and walking free, are starting the day in a deficit. But here's the part nobody tells you. You can reverse this. You can turn your morning into a time of restoration and strength. All it takes is swapping that one drink for a better one. Because there are drinks, simple ones, that actually nourish your joints, hydrate your muscles, and even boost circulation to your lower body. Some of them even help reduce stiffness before you get out of your chair. And that's exactly what we're about to cover. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on supplements or protein powders. You don't need to give up your favorite morning routines either. You just need to be smart about what you put in your body first. Because when you're over 60, your legs don't need another blood sugar spike. They don't need caffeine on an empty stomach. What they need is support, natural, consistent healing support, from the moment you rise. So, before we dive into the top 5 drinks that can actually help you strengthen your legs, I want you to think about something. What if changing just one habit could help you walk further, move easier, and feel more confident when standing or climbing stairs? Would you be willing to try it? Stick with me, because the first drink on our list might just become your new favorite part of the day. It's refreshing, circulation boosting, and delicious. and it might be exactly what your legs have been waiting for. Let's get into it. Now imagine waking up, walking to the kitchen, and sipping on something that feels like summer, but works like a secret strength weapon for your legs. This isn't just about flavor, this is about science. Because this first drink, light, refreshing, and naturally sweet, has a powerful little compound in it that most people have never heard of. But your legs need it every single day. It's called L-citrulline. And here's what makes it so special. L-citrulline helps your body produce nitric oxide, a molecule that opens up your blood vessels and sends oxygen-rich blood straight to your muscles. That includes your thighs, your calves, your feet, all the places seniors struggle with pain, tightness, swelling, or fatigue. And guess where you find one of the richest natural sources of this compound? Watermelon. That's right. That juicy, pink summertime fruit isn't just delicious, it's therapeutic, especially for folks over 60. But before you grab that slice and call it a day, there's something you need to know. Watermelon, by itself, has a pretty high glycemic index. That means it can raise your blood sugar fast, and for seniors, that spike can cancel out the circulation benefits you're trying to get. So here's the smart twist. You combine watermelon with a few other powerful ingredients to slow the sugar spike and amplify the leg-boosting effects. Here's how to make it. 1 cup diced watermelon, seedless, juice of 1/2 a lemon, a few fresh mint leaves, a pinch of Himalayan salt or sea salt, 1/4 cup cold water or coconut water, a handful of ice, if desired. Blend until smooth. Drink it within 15 minutes of waking up, before coffee, before breakfast. Now let's break down why this works so well. First, the watermelon. It contains L-citrulline, which promotes blood flow and oxygenation. That means more energy gets delivered to your leg muscles, making it easier to stand, move, and walk without that dreaded heaviness. Second, lemon juice. It lowers the glycemic load of the smoothie, supports digestion, and adds vitamin C, which is essential for maintaining healthy connective tissue around your joints. Third, mint leaves. These little green powerhouses are cooling, soothing, and help ease inflammation, especially in the knees and ankles. Fourth, Himalayan salt. Just a pinch restores key minerals like magnesium and potassium, which most seniors are low on, and which are crucial for avoiding muscle cramps and leg fatigue. Last, coconut water, or plain water, hydrates your muscles and balances the fruit sugar with fluid. Think of it like motor oil for your joints. Now, the results? Most people who start their morning with this drink say their legs feel lighter, that they move with less resistance. Some even say that tight, grabbing feeling in their calves goes away within a few days. That's the power of circulation. Because the truth is, many seniors think their pain and weakness is from aging, when in reality it's from poor blood flow and silent inflammation. And this smoothie, it addresses both. You might be thinking, that sounds great, but is this really going to help me? Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood up too fast and felt your legs wobble? Have you had to take breaks halfway through a walk that used to be easy? Have you noticed swelling in your ankles or tightness in your thighs after sitting too long? If the answer is yes, your muscles are starving for better circulation. And this morning drink gives them exactly that. Now, just one thing. Don't expect miracles overnight. This isn't a pill. It's not a quick fix. But if you start drinking this smoothie 4 to 5 mornings a week, you're going to feel a difference, maybe even faster than you think. And remember, this isn't just about walking more easily. It's about confidence. It's about being able to carry your groceries without your legs trembling. It's about climbing stairs without gripping the rail. It's about knowing your legs are strong enough to keep you independent. So give this smoothie a try tomorrow morning and notice how your legs respond. You might be surprised by how good they feel when you treat them right from the moment you wake up. And we're just getting started. Because the next drink on our list, it doesn't just support circulation, it fights inflammation, calms aching joints, and soothes that burning tension that creeps into your knees after a long day. Ready to feel that difference too? Let's keep going. Let's talk about something that almost every senior deals with at some point, even if you don't want to admit it. That deep, burning tension in your knees, that stiffness in your ankles when you first stand up, that soreness in your thighs that won't go away, even if you rested all day. These aren't just signs of getting old. These are the silent signals of inflammation. Now, here's the good news. There's a simple, powerful drink you can make at home that fights inflammation right at the source, your bloodstream. It's warm, soothing, and just 1 cup a day could help reduce joint pain and leg tightness more effectively than over-the-counter meds, and without the side effects. I'm talking about turmeric ginger tea, what I like to call liquid relief for your joints. Now you've probably heard of turmeric before. It's a golden yellow spice that's been used for centuries in Ayurvedic and Eastern medicine. But here's what makes it special for seniors. It contains a compound called curcumin, and curcumin is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories known to science. And when paired with ginger, another inflammation fighter, the two work together like a team, calming your muscles, soothing your joints, and improving flexibility in your knees, hips, and ankles. But wait, there's a catch. Turmeric doesn't absorb well on its own. That's why we're going to do this the right way, combining these ingredients to maximize absorption and give your body exactly what it needs to start healing from the inside out. 1 cup of hot water, ½ teaspoon ground turmeric, ½ teaspoon ground ginger, a pinch of black pepper. Optional, a teaspoon of raw honey or lemon juice. Let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Stir and sip slowly. When you drink this first thing in the morning before your body is flooded with sugar or salt or caffeine, it acts like a gentle wake-up massage for your joints. Curcumin works at the molecular level to reduce swelling inside your tissues. That swelling, the puffiness around your knees or ankles, that's not just water. That's inflammation caused by poor circulation, stress, and age-related tissue breakdown. Ginger goes even further, helping reduce muscle pain and stiffness. In fact, one study showed that ginger was just as effective as ibuprofen at reducing joint discomfort, especially in the knees. And when you add that pinch of black pepper, you're unlocking turmeric's full potential. It's like flipping the switch from barely working to maximum strength. You'll notice your knees don't creak as much when you stand. Your ankles don't feel as tight after sitting. That persistent low-level ache in your thighs, it starts to fade. And you feel more willing to move because you're not afraid it's going to hurt. Remember, inflammation is one of the root causes of weakness and pain in seniors. You don't just want to mask it with painkillers. You want to disarm it at the source. This tea gives you that power, 1 cup at a time. It also helps with something most people don't connect to leg strength, gut health. Both turmeric and ginger support healthy digestion and reduce bloating, which means less pressure around your hips and joints and better nutrient absorption for muscle repair. This isn't a miracle cure. It's not going to undo years of wear and tear in one morning, but it's a daily weapon you can use, consistently, gently, powerfully, to reclaim strength, reduce pain, and move with more freedom. So tomorrow morning, before your first bite, before your walk, before your pills, give your joints the gift of this tea. Sit quietly, sip it slowly, and feel your legs start to relax from the inside out. Because your body doesn't need another pill. It needs support. And you can give it 1 mug at a time. Now, if circulation and inflammation are the 2 biggest enemies of strong legs, then there's one more silent saboteur we need to deal with next. Electrolyte imbalance. You've probably never thought of it that way, but the lack of certain minerals, sodium, potassium, magnesium, could be making your legs cramp, twitch, or feel drained by lunchtime. That's why the next drink we're going to talk about is so important. It's simple, it's salty, it's citrusy, and it may be the most overlooked solution to tired, swollen, heavy legs. Let's dive into that one next. You start your morning feeling okay. You walk around the house, maybe take a few steps outside to grab the newspaper or feed the dog. A couple hours later, out of nowhere, Your legs feel heavy. Your knees ache. You feel drained, like the energy just leaked out of you. Then maybe, right as you sit down to rest, a sharp cramp grabs your calf, the kind that stops you in your tracks and makes you wince in pain. You didn't twist anything. You didn't overdo it. So what just happened? Most people would blame their age, but there is another explanation that's almost always overlooked, even by doctors. You're electrolyte deficient. Let's talk about what that really means, and why this next drink might be the fastest, simplest way to get your leg strength and stamina back before lunch even hits. Now, when we think of hydration, most people think of plain water. But here's the truth. Water alone isn't always enough, especially if you're over 60. Your body relies on electrolytes, minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, to send signals between your nerves and muscles. These signals are what allow your legs to contract when you walk and relax when you sit. They're responsible for balance, coordination, and endurance. And when these electrolytes fall out of balance, even slightly, you start to feel it. Your legs cramp, your ankles swell, you feel wobbly, you get fatigued doing things that used to be effortless. Here's the kicker. Most seniors are chronically low on at least two of these essential minerals, and they don't even know it. Why? Because as we age, our kidneys flush out more minerals. Medications like diuretics, blood pressure pills, and heart meds deplete sodium and potassium even further. And what's worse, many seniors have been told to avoid salt altogether, even though the right kind of salt is critical for leg function. That's where this drink comes in. It's a simple recipe, but it restores what your body's been missing. 1 cup warm or room temperature filtered water juice of 1/2 a fresh lime. 1/8 teaspoon Himalayan pink salt or sea salt. Optional 1/2 teaspoon honey or a dash of baking soda. Stir well. Sip slowly on an empty stomach. First, the Himalayan salt contains trace minerals. Over 80 of them, including magnesium, calcium, and sodium. These are exactly what your muscles need to fire properly and stay relaxed throughout the day. The lime juice provides potassium, which works hand in hand with sodium to regulate muscle contractions. It also gives a small boost of vitamin C, which improves collagen integrity in the joints, and warm water helps your body absorb it all faster. No bloating, no cold shock to the stomach. This drink works fast. In fact, many seniors who try it notice a difference the same day. That afternoon heaviness in the legs, gone. Those surprise cramps in the calves, quieted. That dragging, sluggish walk, replaced by a lighter, more confident stride. It also supports blood pressure stability. When your electrolytes are balanced, your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood through your legs. That means better circulation, more energy, and less swelling in your feet and ankles. This is what hydration should be: functional, supportive, and restorative. 1 glass a day is all it takes. You can drink it first thing in the morning or again mid-afternoon if you're active or just feel drained. Because when your legs have been acting sluggish, twitchy, sore, or tight, this drink might be the missing piece. Now, so far we've covered circulation, inflammation, and hydration. But what about actual muscle support? Because the next one on our list? It's a gentle, protein-packed shake designed specifically for seniors, one that feeds your muscles, fuels your brain, and keeps your energy up for hours. And it doesn't require any fancy powders or kitchen gadgets. By the time you reach 70, you may have already lost 30 to 40% of your muscle mass. It doesn't happen all at once. It's slow, it's quiet, it's easy to miss. Until the day you need help getting out of a chair, or carrying your laundry upstairs feels like climbing a mountain, or your legs feel too weak to catch you when you slip. And you realize this isn't just soreness, this is loss. This process is called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. But it's not inevitable, and it's not irreversible. In fact, you can fight back. And one of the simplest, most powerful ways to do that is with the first thing you put in your body each morning. I'm talking about a muscle-feeding morning smoothie packed with protein, fiber, and anti-inflammatory nutrients designed specifically for aging muscles. This isn't one of those 600-calorie bodybuilder shakes. This is gentle, digestible, energizing, and tailored to the needs of your body at this stage in life. Here's something most seniors don't know. If you're over 60, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing protein. You need more, not less. You need amino acids first thing in the morning. They are the building blocks of strength. Without them, your muscles have nothing to rebuild with. Here's a senior-friendly muscle smoothie. Half cup unsweetened almond milk, quarter cup plain, Greek yogurt, half banana, quarter cup frozen blueberries, 1 tablespoon chia seeds or ground flaxseed. Optional, 1 scoop collagen peptides or unflavored protein powder. Blend until smooth. Drink slowly within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. The yogurt provides casein and whey, slow and fast-digesting proteins to fuel your muscles over time. Collagen peptides, if you include them, help support joints and soft tissue repair. Chia or flax provides fiber and essential fatty acids that reduce inflammation and keep blood sugar stable. Blueberries support circulation and protect your muscles from oxidative stress. Here's what you'll feel: more energy during the day, less leg fatigue when walking or standing, better strength retention over time, even improved balance and coordination. You may not notice it overnight, but give it 7 mornings, you'll start to feel something shift. This smoothie stops the muscle breakdown that happens naturally every morning when your body's been fasting all night. Because when you wake up and go hours without protein, your body starts eating away at your own muscle tissue for energy. That's why this smoothie matters so much. It doesn't just taste good, it stops the leak. It rebuilds what aging tries to take, and it helps restore what many seniors thought was lost forever. Now, there's still one more drink I want to show you. This one's for people waking up with tight calves, restless legs at night, or those weird Charlie horses that jolt you out of sleep. It's gentle, it's green, and it's one of the best ways to restore magnesium, fight cramps, and boost daily strength naturally. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever been woken up by a leg cramp, sharp, sudden, painful? Or maybe your calves feel tight after just sitting for a while. Or your legs feel jittery, like they won't stay still when you're trying to sleep. That's not just getting old. That's a deficiency, and most likely, it's magnesium. Studies show that up to 75% of adults over 60 aren't getting enough magnesium, and the symptoms hit your legs first. You see, magnesium is what allows your muscles to relax after they contract. Without it, you get stiffness, you get cramps, you get that heavy, dragging fatigue in your legs, even when you haven't done much. Here's a magnesium-rich green smoothie that also provides potassium, antioxidants, and natural energy. 1/2 frozen banana, 1 cup fresh spinach, 1/2 cup unsweetened coconut water, 1/2 cup almond milk. Or water, 1 tablespoon ground flaxseed. Optional, 1/4 avocado for creaminess. Blend until smooth and creamy. Spinach is one of the best sources of magnesium. It also contains vitamin K and folate. Banana offers potassium, another leg-friendly mineral. Coconut water gives hydration and a gentle energy boost. Flaxseed delivers omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation. And avocado adds bonus magnesium and joint cushioning fats. Here's what seniors report: fewer night cramps, less tension in the calves, reduced twitching or jerky leg sensations, more ease when standing after sitting, better balance, because magnesium also plays a role in nerve signaling. When your magnesium is low, the connection between your brain and your leg muscles starts to misfire. Fixing that one deficiency can change the way your legs move and how confident you feel standing, walking, and even getting out of bed. Now, let's wrap this up with something simple. You've learned about the 5 simple, powerful drinks that target the real causes behind leg pain, fatigue, weakness, and even balance problems in seniors. This is not the end. It's the beginning of your body's comeback. Because no matter how old you are, no matter how long your legs have felt weak or your joints have been aching, you still have time. You still have power. You still have options. You don't need a gym membership, expensive supplements, or prescriptions to feel stronger. You need consistent care, targeted nourishment, and the right fuel, starting with your first sip of the day. Here's the 7-day leg strength reset. Day 1, citrulline circulation smoothie. Day 2, anti-inflammatory tea. Day 3, salt lime electrolyte water. Day 4, protein fiber muscle shake. Day 5, magnesium replenisher. Green smoothie day 6 and 7. Repeat any based on how your body feels. Pay attention to your legs. Are they less stiff? Do stairs feel easier? Are your ankles less swollen? Listen to your energy. Are you standing longer without pain? Walking further? Notice your confidence. Do you feel more in control? Start with 1. Start tomorrow morning. And start with belief. Belief that your body can still respond, that your strength isn't gone. It's just been waiting for the right support. If this gave you even one idea or a little hope, tap the like button, subscribe so you don't miss what's next, and type "I'm starting" in the comments. Because this isn't just about stronger legs, it's about standing up for yourself, literally and figuratively, and taking back the power that time and misinformation tried to take from you. Stay strong, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next video.